Let's start with your reading, Aries. Today, we are going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future. And then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. Okay. All right. The main energy for the reading today is the dreamer. There is something right here that you are thinking about and you are really hoping for it to happen. This is something that has emotional value to you. And you feel as though if this were to happen, it would, in a way, open up the door for a big new chapter of your life. You perceive this as something that will take you to the next step, something that would elevate you, and overall, something that at this point in your life, you're really wanting for yourself. There is a need here to materialize something that right now maybe it's mostly in your head, in your heart, and maybe from what we see here, it's actually going to happen. But there is something that you should definitely know. First of all, in the recent past, Three of Pentacles and the Phoenix. It looks like you went through a major transformation in your life, but especially a transformation that happened within you. This was something very important because we see from this moment forward, you've transformed and you started looking into the future with a different perspective. Something might have happened or someone might have entered your life and it really changed your trajectory in life. You started wanting things that you didn't want before. You started thinking about things that you were not thinking about before. And this talks about collaboration, talks about doing this with someone who you love, someone who you care about, and someone who potentially has the same goal, the same vision as you do. We'll look back into the situation to see what else you should know about this that you might not know right now. In the present, current energies, Eight of Pentacles and Sacrifice. There is a lot of work that you're doing here. It almost feels like it's too much work. You're focusing on the situation. You're trying to make things happen in a specific way at a specific time. And along the way, you're sacrificing a lot of yourself in this. You are forgetting that life is not just the destination you are wanting to get to. Life is also the journey that will take you there. And right here, there is so much on pause for you so that you can finally arrive to this end goal, the dreamer, to that destination that you are definitely burning out. And there is much more here than you should know about before continuing with this specific energy. Do not ever lose yourself for something that you want to achieve or for someone who you want to be with. Because eventually, even if you get there, when you get there, you will not be happy. You will not feel the same way. There's much more to this. We'll come back to this energy and clarify. Now, in the near future, life on Earth, the vessel, it feels like whatever this situation is about is really taking you to a place of emotional satisfaction, material satisfaction, physical satisfaction as well. It's almost as if this was really meant to be for you. But there is something very unexpected about this future energy, something that you're not seeing coming right now. I perceive it from these two cards, but I cannot see what it is yet. So we'll come back to this as well, clarify, and understand how this whole situation is bound to shape up in the near future. All right, let's start clarifying. And let's begin, obviously, with your recent past. Soulmates, okay. Four of Wands and Six of Wands with the unknown. There is something right here that you cannot really explain. Is as if you were drawn to the situation for reasons that you really don't have. You just feel this magnetic pull, or you felt it, since we are talking about the past situation. And it's something that you did not even want to think about, right? You just felt that attraction, and you wanted to go in that direction because it felt right at the time. And there was really no use in fighting this, because you knew that eventually you would have looked into this and potentially invested into this. There is a clear pivotal moment, a breaking point, perhaps here, which really changed everything for you. You've seen this person, you met this person, started to talk to them, and all of a sudden everything felt different for you. We see here enlightened senses. The same movies you were watching before now make you feel way more emotional. The same songs right now make you cry or make you feel good. There is something in the environment that has changed, and that it's making your life better. Right here we see 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, a lot of passion, and overall a lot of movement in between the two of you. You have never felt seen like you did when you were with this person. There was something so special about this, and something that you potentially have experienced for the first time. They were the first at something for you. And overall here, they make you feel secure, they make you feel safe, and they make you feel as though this was going to last a long time. So we see that the overall setup of the situation looks absolutely beautiful. Then why do we have so much overwork in the present? What is going on right now that it's making you sit in that energy? Let's clarify the current energies. Oh. 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see what this is. With the 5 of Cups, there is an overall fear of losing everything that you have worked for up to this point. I'm not sure if this is you or the other person, but someone here is now realizing how important this is for them. Whether you are together right now or you're far apart, we see how someone is looking back at this situation, especially considering the soulmates here as well. And they are realizing now for the first time that there is no alternative to this. There is nothing that makes them feel the same way, not even close. And right here, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the geographical position of the two of you on the map right now, it feels like there is a piece of you that still responds to them and to the memory of them. And this is really a message that applies to the both of you. It looks like someone is regretting having said something or having done something, and they really wish they could go back in time and fix that. The 6 of Pentacles right here, there is a need for that equal give and take. Right now, I do sense that you might be waiting for a message, waiting for a sign from this person that will really tell you, hey, yes, this is something that I'm still thinking about. This is something that I still care about. And you're spending a lot of time in this spirit plane, trying to pick up on energies, on signs from the universe, watching tarot videos, trying to gather more information than the one you have up to this point. But I see that you're doing too much of this. It's understandable because you're passionate about this. You care about this. You have an emotional connection to this. So it's understandable why you do this. But at the same time, obviously, with the 8 of Pentacles and sacrifice, you need to realize that it's time to take a break, and that it will come to you no matter how much you focus on this right now. It feels like in the moment in which you just take a break from this and stop thinking about it, walk away from it a little bit as well, this comes to you right now. Instead, the more you try the farther it gets, and you will get burned out, which you do not want to do, Aries. But let's see what is meant to come up in the near future, and let's clarify this energy, this message. Seven of Pentacles, past lives. I mean, this is absolutely meant to be. Four of Cups and the Entertainer. Okay, all right, now we're starting to see that type of movement that you were waiting for over here. You know, there is this battle within you because you know that deep down you want for this to happen. You want for this person to send out a sign, a message, something that will make you understand more how they feel, where they stand right now. But at the same time, you do not want to be that person. You do not want to be that person who's waiting for someone to reach out, waiting for someone to tell them how much they care. You want to be self-sufficient and you do not want to be stuck. So I see this battle within you. But what's important to know is that this energy is actually not going to last a long time, because now we see movement coming towards you. And with the past lives energy over here, this really feels destined to happen, you know? It's as if the two of you have done this before, whether it was in this lifetime or in a previous one. The two of you, for now at least, are really meant to be together, meant to do this right now. The Seven of Pentacles is definitely talking about a lot of results that are going to show up all of a sudden, something that will not make sense. The Seven of Pentacles is the card that talks about patience and waiting for the right time for something to happen, waiting for the right season for something to happen. It feels like there is something that has taken forever to evolve, and now all of a sudden things will start happening. It will not make sense immediately, but it does make sense because the environment, something has changed in the environment, and it's allowing this to happen easily, effortlessly. Right here we see the Four of Cups and the Entertainer. Someone is going to put up a show for you, trying to get your attention, saying, Aries, I'm still here. Let's talk. Look at me. It feels like they're doing this. You cannot see their face, right? They're not doing this directly. They might be starting uploading pictures, hoping that you're going to see them. They're, hashtag living my best life. They're doing something here which is meant for you to see. And obviously there is a delay with the Four of Cups. You might be ignoring this. Why? Because we said that you are going to detach from this a little bit. And that is key. This is the key that you need in order to get to the next step. Don't be available for this person whenever they want you to, okay? If you are waiting on them to send a message, to send out a sign, and then they do send it, you will immediately answer. You will immediately be there for them to look into this. Whereas instead, you need to show this person that you are not waiting on them. And once they see that you are ignoring the show that they're putting up for you, whatever that's going to be, that's when they will have their own realization, understanding that, yeah, this is actually more important than they originally thought. It doesn't really take anything away from the love, the connection that they do have. But some of us, sometimes, need to be reminded of how important someone is. And this is their wake-up call. Do not skip this. Do not use a shortcut. It needs to happen for this to go anywhere. So let's see then how this situation is going to evolve in the future. I want to look into this person's energy more to see what their real intentions are going to be, their real feelings. Why do they need this wake-up call? Why are they coming up now and not earlier? But especially, let's see how this connection is bound to evolve in the future if the two of you are to give this another chance eventually. Also, let's look into what else is coming your way in the next few months, Aries, that you should definitely know about right now. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the Commander. Right here, we definitely see someone who's very protective of themselves and who is not immediately going to show the fire, the passion that they actually have behind this wall. Right here, we see someone who is not able to really let go and tell what they want to tell. But do you see the struggle right here with the two faces? We see that this person is now at a crossroad. Either they are honest, either they do what they need to do and say what they want to say, or this is not going to happen. It feels like they have no alternative right now. And that is because you, Aries, are not giving them any alternative. It feels like up to this point, you used to do this for them. Every single time that they didn't say something or didn't do something, you would say it for them. You would do it for them. But a relationship, Six of Pentacles, should be an equal give and take. If you're doing all the emotional work and you are going places or opening up, getting out of your comfort zone for them while they are not, they'll get used to it and they will keep being that way. But right now, they understand that you're not there sacrificing yourself anymore. So what are they going to do? Are they finally going to open up and reveal who they really are? Or are they just going to realize that they're not able to do so? They're not ready for this and walk away. There's definitely a lot coming in here. So let's immediately see what these incoming energies are going to be. Let's clarify this Commander to see what this person is going to do once they realize that you're not there to babysit this connection any longer. Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords. Ooh, okay. All right. Listen, right here we have the double face, the double energy, conflicting energy that we were just talking about. And there is a fight, there is a battle, but eventually things are going to come up on the surface. And this is what's left behind. Beautiful. First of all, we see this